Hi everybody, welcome to the Poligun Shooting Club. Don't forget to subscribe and like my videos, and also you can member of the Poligun Shooting Club all the time. What we here for, guys, what right weapon for you, what kind of pistol you guys carry on, or carry the car, carry concealed weapon, also what kind of pistol you carry in the house. There's all kind of weapon we have. First of all, first thing is first, and what purpose use them for, that's really important. What the purpose, all kind of, you guys seeing all kind of weapon right there, 9mm, I got 1911, 45 caliber, also Glock 17 and compact pistol I have. If you want to choose a small weapon for the concealed weapon, most people like the small, like a compact weapon, because it's concealed weapon must be unseen pistol. But also when you want to use the compact weapon like a small pistol, when you shoot, you're not going to be like it, because more powerful, because when you use barrel small, when you use grip small, it's hard to control and you cannot engage multiple shots. If you like the small concealed weapon, this is the one size, that's multiple size, and you can conceal easily. But when you choose like for the self-defense or home protection, it's not liability, because even my hand is like a small, I can grip it not easily, especially when you shoot, and it's not going to be really accuracy, because when you engage for the self-defense, because your arsenal is getting higher, even like a 5 meters or 2 meters, you can get it that target easily. That's the one reason for you can carry not that much small weapon, but you can carry in the home, but not for the concealed weapon. And concealed weapon, my preferring to guys, concealed weapon like regular size. This one is like a jonic, different pronouncing from the English, they call it conic. You can conceal this one is easily for the self-defense or home protection. Also, you can go to more practicing for the shooting range, open range, indoor, outdoor, you can get really good liability. Also, I have a shadow for the whole metal. This is for shooters choosing for the contest, because this has liability and clean aim lane, and also has trigger is really sensitive. I'm not going to pull that trigger, and you can also carry on this one, but it's a little heavy for the carrying, but it's not a big necessary. But if I have a chance to carry this one, I can chase even I am like 150-80 kilograms. Okay, which we already talking about carrying weapon, and also if you want to go to the contest for the shooting, you can choose a weapon and who has a sensitive trigger, and also who has liability for the gun, meaning is liability like carrying directly and clearly, you comfortable with your hands. And this is the one of the contest pistol. So you can also you can see the like a fiber front side, and then you can also go all the way down to the review side. Is really clear. If you like have a contest with that really sensitive trigger, also I just feel it, and it's a nice balance on it. And this one has 19 rounds in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, 20 rounds the pistol, and 9mm. And also I have the one of the carry weapon. This one has fiber sight, front sight, and there is a review sight right there. This for engagement pistol. And also this one especially has a trigger safely. You won't be shoot, you can hold the trigger properly. If it goes by just like a finger of the edge, you can able to shoot. You have to go all the way in and properly pull the trigger, and then you get engagement. And this is the 15 rounds of magazine, also single action weapon. We call kind of jonic, and different pronouncing is conic. Also this one, you can switch another side to another magazine release. If you have a right hand, you have your release, magazine release. If you have a right hand, you have to have a left hand to grip. If you have a left hand, you go all the way to right to grip. And these are really liability weapons. Pistol for self-defense or home protection. You can use, actually, one more thing I was gonna forget, that there's a real system right there. You can put the flashlight when you have a dark night, when you hear something else, you like to open that flashlight, and you go all the way through where the voice is coming up. You can put lots of attachment on that too, accessories, and you can put a red dot, you can put a laser point, you can do lots of accessories. You can have that too. Weapons has accessories for anything. You got a rail system on it, and some weapon has rail system on the top and the back end rail seal side. Some weapon has the bottom on the barrel side, and you can put anything you want it. There is a things 1911 This one actually, I have that. I love that. It's not, that's 9mm, but it's not a 45. It's a 9mm. That's all the world knows about 1911. This is the, he started, I think, in 1911, maybe more than that old, because I know it's a West Fargo on that company first. Now I have in my hand 1911, 9mm. This all the world knows about this, especially American US Army. They were started, I think, in 1920 for the producing the weapon. Start with 45 caliber. Now it's 9mm is going by. And every year they've been changing, putting lots of stuff on it. This 1911 is a legend. Everybody knows about that though. And I love that too. This one, I'm gonna start with for the safety, this trick right there. It's providing for the firing the weapon. You won't be shoot, press that properly, providing pulling the trigger. And also this one, 1911 has that 7+1 or 8+1 on the chamber, 7 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber sometime. And it depends what we use in the 45 is going to be changeable, all the roundness. And the trigger has actually this one, Eagle has it, a nice hand design, handcraft, and also like I think it's like maybe cover up with some parts. It's gold. I love that though. And also, only thing is I don't like that one is why they not put in the rail system and the down the low on the top seal systems though. And maybe they put in the like some kind of like attachment, all the flashlight, the laser point also, and then put in the red dot. And maybe they can hear me. They even produced one of the rail systems though. And then also it has the safety both hand, and you can change it to, if you have it using the right hand, is the pin in the left side. If you're using the left hand, it's gonna be changeable. They put in the right hand side, and you can switch on and off and the weapon. You won't be shooting for it when you pull the trigger because there is a when you use blocker inside, it's put it on the blocker. If you pull in the trigger, you won't be shooting because it's the blocker is in the on the system too. And you open it, turn it down, and the system goes off and hammer. When you engage the pyron pin, there is a spring down the bottom. It goes back all the way down to the backward, and there's an indicator right there. When you shoot one round, there is a slug all the way down to the back, and the empty shell indicator, and then when out, when you put in it's ready the one in the chamber and ready to engage the target. Now I have 22 caliber, 44 Glock. This choosable weapon. Who's choice for, who's start beginning for the shooting, enjoy the club, and especially kids they using for USA. This one actually is really danger bullet they shooting. There is no metal jacket on it, but normally all the rounds, all the 45 9mm is when impact is then out. This one there is no energy, no power on it. When you impact the body, you won't be out, and it's gonna be all the way to your body. And this is the dangerous bullet, one of the dangerous bullets. But who's the start the beginning with the start the beginning 22? Actually, it's not my choice. I mean, even I have a daughter. She's shooting almost 3 years. She was 14 now. He started with the 9mm. He's continued 9mm. There is not. I mean, there is no reason for starting to 22 for the start the beginning. I mean, wherever you, if you want a bigger 40, start of 45 caliber, 50 caliber, you can start with it. I mean, there is no. I mean, it's not. You have to be start 22. There is no way. I mean, if you wanna just like that, if you wanna start 45 caliber, 50 caliber, 9mm, you can start with it. Even doesn't matter age. I mean, age mean matter like 7, 8 years old start with the 9mm. But when you like teenager, you can start with the 9mm 45 caliber. But lots of people choosing for is nothing, no recalling or nothing on it. I mean, no power on it, no energy much. Just like 9mm, like 45. That's why people choosing for this 22 caliber. I mean, nice one. I mean, if you have like a collectibles weapons, you can put in one of the beside them. Actually, lots of people has a collectible weapons. It's 45, 22, 9mm, 50 caliber, 357. People like the Kinsel weapon wherever they go. I mean, but is the state is law is it different in the USA? Every state doesn't have a lot to carry weapon. Even like like a round is gonna be chargeable. What people like to carry on when they go unknown area, they like to protect themselves for the self-defense, even family they do. That's what I'm saying. I mean, concealed weapon has a liability size, liability for hand, and also you can, if you have a situation like then you are feeling in danger, you can able to reach your gun easily. Meaning you can, it's important when you concealing your weapon. When you feel like you're in danger place, when you're in the trouble, you can reach your gun easily and you can pull out easily. You can engage the gun easily. That's important. I don't want to talking about what we carrying, where you carrying, but wherever you're comfortable. But the important thing is you can pull the gun out easily. You can charge it and you engage it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is the who carrying in concealed weapon. And then also what we have go by contacts, weapon, shuttle. This has, I told you, I mean, there's a sensitive trigger and also a nice grip, also a nice lane and nice fiber front side. Really enjoyable the shooting for the contacts. And also like 19 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, 20 capacities. It's really reliability though. I mean, it's enjoyable the shooting, I think. A little heavy, but it's good, actually good balance on that. Okay, that's the weapon, 1911. Everybody knows about that. That's the legend for all the world. That's a 9mm. My preferring than 45 caliber. You know why? Because there's more energy on it. For if you're shooting the one metal or iron, and when you impact the bullet, you can see the lots of difference between 9mm you're shooting, 45 you're shooting. Probably everybody knows about that. You don't need my advice anyway. Just like that kind of gun at 45 and 9mm is preferring to shooting. And this is the also collectible weapons. There's another collectible weapons just like this. I don't want to tell the name or give the name on it. This is the weapon, and also nice reliability, nice balance. There's no recoiling because it's a heavy weapon. There's a lots of weapons just like on the marketing. You can find a more nice balance on it, nice vision on it, nice aim on it, also grip on it, and you can find all the marketing there. Thank you for watching our channel. Please thumbs up, and also I like to hear about your comment. I'm gonna be followed by. I'm gonna sit it down and watch in that list. Thank you very much. I'll see you for next video beyond that.